It's hard to find someone who doesn't like the thrill of riding a fast bike. People of all ages, from the young to the elderly, are constantly on the lookout for the quickest bike they can find. There is a wide variety of motorcycles available. If you're in the market for a bike that will get your blood pumping, here is our list of the top 10 fastest motorbikes in the world in 2022. Number 10. BMW K1300S. Top speed 174 miles per hour. If the 10th bike is this fast, you know what the rest will be like. BMW replaced the old K1200S with the K1300S in October 2008. It's among the quickest bikes this year. When you start the engine, a wonderful guttural sound like a hexagonal cylinder will be audible. The BMW K1300S is one of my top choices on the list of the fastest cruisers in the world for 2021. The bike can go at a top speed of more than 174 miles per hour as a consequence of its robust ancestry and lightweight design. Number 9. Aprilia RSV 1000R Mille. Top speed 175 miles per hour. In the years between 1998 and 2000, this bike was produced. What makes the Mille, or 1000 in Italian, so remarkable is how often it is still used. Its 998cc liquid-cooled engine is the highlight of this motorcycle. The engine is designed using a Rotax V-twin inserted at 60 degrees to make it more compact. This bike is exceptionally smooth to ride and can go from 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. When it was first produced, the Aprilia RSV 1000R Mille surpassed everyone's expectations, producing 141.3 horsepower at 10,000 RPM and 107 nanometers of torque at 5,500 RPM. Number 8. Aprilia RSV 4. Top speed 180 miles per hour. When Aprilia's RSV 4 Superbike came out in 2016, it was an instant hit. The RSV 4 RF might be a limited edition track-focused superbike with an Öhlins fork, performance ride control, wheelie control, launch control, quick shift, and other features. The Aprilia RSV 4 RF has a 999cc fluid-cooled V4 engine that makes 198 brake horsepower and 115 nanometers of torque. It has a 6-speed transmission. There are two versions, an Aprilia RSV 4 RF release and an RSV 4 RR with an Öhlins fork that is more like the real thing. Number 7. Honda CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade SP. Top speed 185 miles per hour. There's no doubt that Honda's CBR 1000 RR Fireblade and CBR 1000 RRR Fireblade SP are worthy successors to the first generation Fireblade. Its 999.9cc inline 4-cylinder, 16-valve, liquid-cooled DOHC engine makes 214 horsepower at 14,500 RPM and 113 nanometers at 12,500 RPM. CBR 1000RR-R has a 6-speed manual transmission, rear disc brakes and front double disc brakes with dual channel ABS. Its top speed is between 285 and 185 miles per hour. Number 6. Kawasaki Ninja ZX14R. Top speed 186 miles per hour. Let there be no doubt, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX14R is a badass looking motorcycle. Few motorcycles can compete with this one in terms of appearance and form aspect. To be clear, we aren't concerned about how things look. The heart of any beast is its engine. The bike is speedy because of its inline 4 motor that produces 1,441cc of power. The bike's easy to master 3-stage traction control system lets you regain command in a flash. What's best about it though is that you can cruise around at 50 to 60 miles per hour in gear 6. To reach 60 miles per hour from a stop takes only 2.6 seconds on this bike, which has a top speed of 125 miles per hour and a maximum power of 108 kilowatts at 10,500 RPM. Number 5. BMW S1000 RR, 189 miles per hour. BMW Motorrad designed and developed the S1000RR as a race bike for the 2009 Superbike World Championship. As of right now, it can be purchased by anyone interested. Munich was the first city to adopt it in April of 2008. The BMW S1000RR is also among the top 10 fastest motorcycles in the world in 2022. The BMW S1000 is made to go fast, and its frame is very light. The new bike is 4 kilograms lighter than the old one and has an updated version of the dynamic damping control suspension pack from the HP4. In 2.7 seconds, the BMW S1000RR can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Even at these speeds, the bike's new power curve makes it easy and smooth to turn. Features like anti-lock brakes, ABS, cruise control, etc. show that the bike can also be used on the street. At 13,500 RPM, it has the most power, 195.2 brake horsepower. Number 4. Honda CBR 1100 XX Blackbird. Top speed 190 miles per hour. The Blackbird is a reborn motorcycle that abandoned its illustrious past in favour of a brighter future. Slightly revised from its 1996 predecessor, it's just as good as before, if not better. It moves quickly thanks to its 1137cc inline 4-cylinder engine that is liquid cooled. The more effortlessly you ride, the higher the bike's rev limit. When it comes to acceleration, the Honda CBR 1100 XX Blackbird is unrivaled, taking just 2.8 seconds to travel from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Although the ride quality is mediocre, the quality of construction and dependability more than compensate for it. It reaches its full 153 horsepower potential at 10,000 RPM. Number 3. Kawasaki Ninja H2R. Top speed 222 miles per hour. Yet another bike with a monster aesthetic, this one. The 998cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke inline-4 DOHC 16-valve engine allows for rapid acceleration. The lightning-quick acceleration of the Kawasaki allowed the company to include an electronic rider support suite. It has KTRC, KIBS, KEBC, and KLCM, Kawasaki Launch Control Mode. These not only safeguard the bike, but also keep it operating smoothly. The Kawasaki Ninja H2R can reach 60 miles per hour from a standstill in just 2.5 seconds. Whoa, that was fast. The peak of the bike's power, 197.3 brake horsepower, is reached at 11,000 RPM. Number 2. Suzuki Hayabusa. Top speed 248 miles per hour. 1340cc, the 4-cylinder, short-stroke, double overhead camshaft, 16-valve engine delivers as promised. The Suzuki dual throttle valve ensures peak performance from the engine at all times. With the ride-by-wire technology and the Suzuki Drive Mode selector, you may adjust the settings of this bike to make it operate best for you. The Suzuki Hayabusa can accelerate to 60 miles per hour from a stop in just 2.6 seconds because of its Suzuki clutch assist system, which also aids to minimize rear-wheel torque. Maximum power, 197 horsepower, is reached at 6,750 revolutions per minute. Number 1. Dodge Tomahawk. Top speed 300 miles per hour. Even the fastest cars on the road will be unable to keep up with this velocity. The 8,277cc 10-valve 4-stroke engine of this superbike is pure magic. Every one of the Dodge Tomahawk wheels is suspended independently. The Dodge Viper utilizes this exact motor, 8.3 litre V10 Dodge Viper SRT10. This bike uses a conventional chain and sprocket setup and is shifted manually using a toe shifter. A throttle intake has been installed in the spot of the original headlamps, and a cooling system has been moved to the space behind the intake manifold. To this day, the Dodge Tomahawk is the only motorcycle of its kind. However, the bike is illegal in the United States due to the fact that it has 4 wheels and other features. It has 500 horsepower at its peak and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.75 to 2.5 seconds. Tell us which of these bikes you liked most and why. Please click the like and subscribe buttons.